Hey guys, welcome to another video. Today we will see how to create a cron job in RHEL 7. The previous video I have shown about how to create LVM, extend it and reduce it. If you haven't seen that video, I'll drop the link into the description along with other videos. You can go and watch them. And if you like the video, click the thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon to get more videos, because your support will motivate me to make more videos. I'll be coming up with such type of videos very often and every day. So stay tuned. Alright then, without further ado, let's get directly into our practical. So before scheduling a cron job, we need to first check whether the services are running or not. Okay, so this is the name of the service, crond.service, and when you install, it is mentioned as crony. So on my system it is already installed, so the service is active and running. So what we will do is, I will create a cron job which will run in the next couple of minutes, so that we can verify whether our cron job which is made is properly executed or not. So if a root user is executing the cron job, in that case you have to write cron tab, that is cron table -u the user root and -e edit. So now it's 3:22 right now in my watch, so I will be scheduling it for the next 2 minutes, and I will touch a file or make a directory in OPT. Let's see how we can do that. There are 5 fields in scheduling, and these all 5 fields I have already explained in my earlier video. You can go and watch the video. I will put it in the description. So the first field is about the minutes. So I'll mention the minute, that is, I'll mention it as 25. It's 3 o'clock and the clock runs here from 0 to 24. So you have to keep that in mind, that is 15. And this is the day of month. Today is 6th of June, so I will write 6. Then you can simply write first 3 letters of the month. This is the month of year, and then finally the day of week. Today is Saturday. Then I will put the command that I want to execute. I will touch a file in OPT directory test cron. Okay, so now my job is ready to run, and which will run exactly after 2 minutes on 3 hours 25 minutes. So let's save it. So OPT has only one, that is also packages. So let's see what is the time right now. Okay, so on the system the time is 3 hours 24 minutes. It will be executed in the next 30 seconds. Similarly, you can also copy a file to another directory. Suppose there is a file which needs to be copied late in the night, that is at 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock. That time this cron schedule scheduler is very helpful. You can schedule it, or if you want to run a script at a particular time, then cron scheduler, if you have a script ready, you can put it into the cron and it will run automatically at that particular time. There is no need of manual intervention. So let's see now what is the time on the system. Okay, so now it should be created. Yes, so if you can see, the file that we have scheduled in cron is created automatically. So I'll show you another example. I'll copy this file into another directory. So how we can do that? First I'll go into this, and with the help of dd command you can delete it, but I don't want to delete. I'll just modify it. That is, I'll keep it for 327, and the date and the month is same. What I'll do is I will copy it from opt to /tmp directory. So this should be copied from opt to /tmp within next minute. So let's have a look. What do we have in /tmp? Okay, so we have all these files. At 327 we should be able to see test cron into this file. It means our cron job is running successfully. Let me check what is the time on the system. It is okay, 49 milliseconds. So this is a very good tool when you need to schedule any type of a script or anything that you want to copy, which it will not need any manual intervention. It can be scheduled directly into the cron. So let's see. If you can see, that file is copied from opt to tmp.